Today I'd like to tie for you a light Cahill emerger. The hook I have in a vise is a semi-dropped hook. It is a size 12. This is 3 extra long. I'm going to use light Cahill thread, and this is 14-aught. You don't need to use 14-aught, it's just that I have this color in 14-aught. I'm going to put a base of thread down, and we're going to come back about halfway, and then we're going to come forward half of that. And this will be our wing placement. For our wing, I'm going to use a natural Mallard flank. And like I always do, I put them on in 2 parts. And I want that wing to be about the length of the shank. This, I guess, will be more of a cripple than a emerger. Oop. There we go. And put a couple of wraps around the wing post. Cinch that up pretty tight. And go ahead and remove the excess. Measure up to second. Bring that thread right back to that wing post. I'm going to go ahead and put this down just to secure that. And I'm going to bring that thread back up and wrap around the second wing. Going to hold that up. And give that one a couple of wraps. And I'm going to bring my thread back to the rear. And bring it to where it would hang at the barb. For the tail, I'm going to take a couple more of the Mallard flank. And we're going to tie them right in there. We want them to be about the length of the body. We'll give that a wrap underneath. And remove that excess. I'm going to take a piece of darker thread, and this is brown. And this is 140 denier. I'm going to fold it over the thread, and I'm going to tie that in the rear, and this will be our rib. And I'm going to clean that up there a bit. Now I'm going to take my light Cahill dubbing. I took light Cahill and a pale yellow and I mixed them together. And this is super fine. You can see how tight that noodle gets. And we're going to go ahead and push that up. And wrap this. First we're going to come back. And then we're going to wrap that forward. I'm going to take the rib and I'm going to give that a little bit of a spin together so I don't only get one rib instead of 2. I'm going to go ahead and wrap that. palmer that forward. And then we can tie that in. And remove that excess. I'm going to take just a little bit more of that dubbing. And wrap around that wing. You could even use this to help separate that wing a little more. I'm going to take my dubbing whirl, we're going to make a dubbing loop. And we're going to go around the thread. We're going to take our wax, put some wax on there. And now I have CDC in my clip. And we're going to give this a good spin. I'm going to turn it sideways to keep it free. And we're going to wrap this just like we would with a regular hackle. Stroke the fibers to the rear as you're doing it. And then we can tie that off. Go ahead and tie your head. Take our whip finish. Just touch that head with your head cement. Here we have a light Cahill emerger cripple. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Leave comments, questions, suggestions. And most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.